football. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Georgia State Panthers. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pre-game this team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So Louisiana's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. The give to the left side. Good, strong tackle. And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Selling the fake. They're all over it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying to slip through and pick it up. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the and he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish, a 70-yard run to the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And after that last completion left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down, how will they attack on 2nd and short? Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown.
That's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Dropping back, it's Stanley. Rush right in his face. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Great job rallying.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Needs it. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Unleashes one. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Making the adjustment. Drops back on 1st down. Going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish. And he's in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Rush is on. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down. Just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Look out! That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Cradles it at the 35. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got a man, it's Thurman. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going back to the ground. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, going to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up. But it's an incompletion.
Well, no doubt, that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Abraham. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's complete on the right side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Stanley. Under pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. He'll toss it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Running inside. It's Abraham.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete on third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions, and he just lets the coverage tell him where to go from.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road. And trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Cajuns. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Play of the quarter coming. Handoff from the gun. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Dropping back, it's Stanley. He'll heave it deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The run inside. It's in. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
He's got the first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Touchdown, Louisiana. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Might as well run him again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Stanley. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He might have wanted to just let that one go to see if it would go into the end zone, but makes the fair catch at the 5. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Oh, pressure's coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. 3rd and long coming up. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. There he goes. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Howard. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Raging Cajuns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. In the backfield, it's Thurman. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Raging Cajuns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Powers through the defender. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down to the air. That's reeled in. It's Thurman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Hits inside. It's Abraham. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for running room. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Stanley. Left side, it's Abraham. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Taken down right away. As we check in with Holland.
Hey guys, down here on the Louisiana sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Going to try to get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's changing the play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Looking down the left side. Looking for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quick give. It's Abraham. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Raging Cajuns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw it, Stanley. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Thurman. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the direct snap, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cajuns. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they certainly finished it in style with a 71-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Abraham. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Stanley. Makes a catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead, it's Abraham. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Hauls it in. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Encroaching defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10.
18, go! Ready, go!
Quick give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Abraham. Runs through the tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the 1st down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go, ready?
The give is to Smith. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on 4th down. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. And the Raging Cajuns are rolling down the field. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Lets it go for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Abraham. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw, it's Stanley. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Trying to make one miss. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Sends it back in motion. The handoff. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Going with the counter play here. Breaks into the open. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to squeak through the pile. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge. It's Smith. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Smith takes the handoff. Enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Lost the throw on 1st. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they take it. Six more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll run it. There he goes. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Georgia State.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might have a chance. The 40. Past the 30. Inside the... And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
At the 35, he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Holds and fires complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now on first down from the 30. They'll move the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Finds his target. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible.